Hey ReMar nurses, how are you? This beautiful day, I am on location in Hawaii. I'm here. Let me show you guys quickly. I am here on the Next Generation NCLEX review live schedule. And I'm looking for which city I'm coming to next. You guys know if you go to remarnurse.com/live, LIVE, then you are able to pick where I'm going to go to next. And so I know that we have our international nurses are representing heavily. And the whole reason why I'm trying to do the Next Generation NCLEX reviews is to help give you guys the advantage for this new test format that's coming out. Now, the test is coming out in April of 2023. So that means for you that there is still a lot of time for you to go ahead and get your testing done before that test changes. Because what I have found so far, just from doing a few Next Generation NCLEX reviews, like I did one for educators, and then I did my one in LA, is that my repeat test takers are going to have to probably work a lot harder if they want to do the Next Generation NCLEX review, plus study the content. And so, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, nobody can do it, or I'm saying that it'll be challenging. It's going to be challenging because the Next Generation NCLEX review, it is going to it's going to force you to be in a lot of situations you have never been in before. Most of us have never, passed medications according to a MAR, and a complicated MAR with several tabs. So you got to look at your nurse's notes. You got to look at your diagnostic results. And so I did an activity in my classroom. And we just looked at medications for a patient. And there was only one person who got the answer correct out of the class full of students. And so if I can say one thing to you guys who are taking the Next Generation NCLEX, it would be to slow down and read. Don't jump to conclusions. Assuming that you know everything you need to know about nursing. Some nursing students, you know, they come into a mentality and they don't want to take my NCLEX review. They don't want to do the class. They don't want to even do like the Monday motivations or the winning Wednesdays because they think they know it all. They think they know. And what I'm finding is that reading is so fundamental. Reading and being able to stop and process in real time what the exam is asking you, what I'm even asking you. And so every time you guys show up to one of my weekly classes, my free classes, for those of you who are coming to my Next Generation NCLEX review that I'll be having wherever I go, for those of you who make it and who are watching me and following me, you guys are going to see that it's not all black and white anymore with NCLEX. It is not a perfect world. It is not by the book. Like we say that now, like, yeah, NCLEX is a perfect world. So if you're studying for the NCLEX exam, then you have everything you need. Everything is right there. But the Next Generation NCLEX is not like that. You don't have everything you need. Like, there are some elements that are missing that you're going to have to come up with on your own. There are some things that you're going to notice and you're going to have to know on your own. Is it content based? Absolutely. It's absolutely content based. But is it going to be black and white, a perfect world? Not even close. So if you can take this current offering of the NCLEX exam, take it. Just take it, because nursing school is going to have to prepare you. Yeah. And for my Next Generation NCLEX review, I am going by the information in my quick facts book. Like, I'm building all of my new material based off the stuff in the virtual trainer. Honestly, the content in the virtual trainer and the quick facts book. So if you have quick facts, you already have a great start. You should be studying that book every day. That book should be memorized. Quick facts for NCLEX. I don't have it, but I know a lot of you guys, you do have it. And so, yes, the content in that book is what I'm using to write my case study scenarios. And it's challenging. It's challenging, organizing the information, because remember, with case studies, you're getting 6 questions that are going to be a part of that clinical judgment measurement model. So me as an educator, as a writer, I cannot deviate at all from what is given to me. And so people that are, you know, other NCLEX reviewers are saying, like, you could just do this or you could just do that. Like, I'm telling you guys, that clinical judgment measurement model, like, you have to write your questions based off of, especially the case studies, based off of that. And so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing for you guys. And when when you see those case studies, when you see those next gen format questions, you're going to be more comfortable. You're definitely going to be more comfortable. But yeah. It is, it's about slowing down. It's about not thinking, that you know everything, coming to learn. When you come to this class, come to learn. I'm excited because Honolulu, of course, is beautiful here. It's very wonderful here. If you have never, this is just like the beach portion of where I am in Honolulu. Like, it hasn't been raining. And what I really love about Hawaii is the flowers. If you guys have ever been here, the flowers and the trees, they are amazing. Like, the whole entire landscape is beautiful. And this is just a random like Friday. So those of you who live here, it's a beautiful island. Honestly, everything about it, I really am appreciating it. But I'm excited to go to the university to meet the nursing students. We have a ton of nursing students coming to this class, and so I'm preparing to meet your questions. A lot of the questions that my students in the Los Angeles class had were pretty straightforward. They wanted to know, they wanted to know about the scoring. They wanted to know about the partial scoring. They wanted to know, when is the test starting? How long is the exam? How do they know if they're doing well or not? And those questions are easy, The exam, for the most part, is going to be structured like the current NCLEX. You're going to have 5 hours to take it. You should be spending approximately 2 minutes for each question. Okay. Some of you might find that it takes you less time to do a case study because you're going to be becoming familiar with that patient. You're going to memorize it. When that patient is presented to you, by the 3rd or 4th question, you're going to know that patient. You're going to know their background. You're going to know their reporting symptoms. And so you may even be able to do those case study questions faster. Now, I have not seen it, but I believe that there are some of you who will be so comfortable that you will prefer to have case studies over the single standing questions, the standalone. They call them the standalone questions. You will prefer that. So we'll see. I mean, the NCLEX is different for everybody. It is different for everybody. So no two people are going to get the same test. However, I will say this. When it comes to case studies, those are not computer adaptive. So actually, you will be getting case studies the same as everybody else. So if I start with a certain case study and it has 6 questions, if you come to that same case study, you will have the same 6 questions. The case studies are not computer adaptive for next generation NCLEX. So, a lot of things that you're going to have to be familiar with, a lot of things you're going to have to know about this exam, but can you do it? Absolutely. So we're going to do it together. Like I said, I'm here. My class is on Monday in Honolulu. So if you're in Hawaii, we will be reviewing for next generation NCLEX. I'm also going to do some other topics, prioritization. We're going to do some pharmacology. What else do I have in there? We're going to do some other topics as well. But the whole idea is that you're more comfortable with this exam if you have to take it in April, after April 1st. But check this out. It is just September. So you have all of October, November, December, January, February, March. You have 6 months to take this test. And all of my repeat test takers that were in my last next gen class, they said they don't want to take this test in April. They're going to try to get there. Some of them had their test dates and they were just coming to get a last minute review. I literally had people drive 2 hours to come to this next generation class. They didn't even live in Los Angeles. So when I come to your city, make sure that you're there, because you will get a certain insight, and you will be, more confident in what you can do and what you can do. And that's just past the NCLEX, get your nursing license. So we also had a lot of people get into the virtual trainer. A lot of people had the virtual trainer and they were coming to the class. Some people didn't have the virtual trainer, had no idea what the VT was. So we went inside the virtual trainer and let them see. They checked it out, and they enrolled. So it's all about doing what you need to do. But if you are studying for this next generation NCLEX and you don't have to take it, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for you to be preparing for something that's optional to you. Take the current NCLEX, take the current offering of this NCLEX exam, okay? Because you're able to, live a whole different life, and you don't have to have the stress of it. So those of you who are studying, keep studying with me. I'm gonna keep checking in on you, making sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I have a class on Monday, so I'm getting ready for that class, preparing the study kits that I'll be giving out. My classes are free right now. These classes that I'm doing right now are free. I'm not charging you guys anything to come. I'm not charging you for the location. I'm not charging you for the workbooks. None of my study packets, nothing. Everything is free to you. I want you to have the advantage. I'm the only one doing this right now. And the reason why I'm doing it is because I'm not successful if you guys are not successful, okay? Yes, I'm not successful if you guys are not successful. So we're in this together, all right? If you want to know where I will be going next, or if you want to put a vote in for your city, please head over to what my shirt says, remarnurse.com/live. You can click on the link, and you can, if you're in Honolulu, you can sign up for this class if you're coming in person, but also you can vote to where I will be coming next. And you'll see the cities listed that there is an interest in. But yeah, that my next travel schedule will be out soon. It will be out soon. So keep it locked right here for the announcements, okay? Facebook, YouTube as well. All right. You can also follow me on TikTok. I will be doing some behind the scenes of my next generation NCLEX classes. If you come to those classes, you very well may see your city and things like that. So Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And always remember, guys, you can, you will, and you must pass NCLEX. All right. See you guys on Monday, Hawaii.